You know, I love it how Belle blushes in front of a female no matter who they are, whether they be Haruhime, whether they be a goddess, or whether they be a rabbit with human intelligence. Hey, what is going on, guys? Ali here, back again with another review for Danmachi. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon for season 3? My review for season 3, episode, I believe it's episode 3? I believe it's episode 3 or episode 4, but this episode was just, I think this might actually be so far my favorite episode of the season because, you know, you got Uranos talking about, like, things with Hestia at the end and stuff, and him scheming something to help, like, the monsters also, and, like, I mean, the Hestia Familia is going to be the bridge that could lead these monsters or these creatures that he calls, or that they call Xenos now, that the monsters with intelligence, they're called Xenos, like the bridge, the Familia, the Hester Familia is going to be the bridge between these intelligent monsters with intelligence, and actual, like, humans of the upper world. And not everybody's human or whatever, but, like, just the people from above ground for, like, an actual possible, like, coexistence and everything. And this seems like it's gonna be good. And obviously, it's probably not going to pan out very well from what, like, they all wanted, like, the easy way for it to happen and everything. And, like, it was so good just from the beginning when everybody's freaking out at the guild, saying that, like, hey, there's a monster that tried to attack a kid, and Weenie did not attack the kid and whatnot, but they see a monster and they want to blame it on the monster, even though that kid probably knows that, like, it was protected by Weenie and her wing when all those, like, the cart fell on her and whatnot, but she looked up, she saw the monster, she freaked out, everybody freaked out and stuff, so they're all rushing towards the guild. And then you got what is her name, Aine, the elf girl that always helps Belle, like, she's his, like advisor and whatnot at the guild, and, like, he has a mission. The president of the guild gives her, like, an envelope with a mission from the guild, and that, like, in terms of, like, between quests and missions, it's that, like, missions cannot be tossed to the side, like you have to take them, like, you can't say no to them and everything. And also, when it comes to these missions, that you can't disclose what's inside to, like, other people except for your familia and everything. So this is some very serious stuff, and it turns out that letter seems to be something from the monsters, but it actually isn't. It's actually Uranos saying that, like, go to the 20th floor and bring the dragon girl. And Uranos knows that, obviously he would know that Hestia has the dragon girl and everything. And, like, the whole episode was just, like, somewhat emotional, but also something very cool, some very funny, you know, everything that happened with Belle and all of them in the dungeon where they were going to the 20th floor. Just to see Weenie just like, being nervous and crying and tearing up and stuff, like, and also the way that Lily was talking about her, like, strategy and whatnot in the episode, being like, Mikoto, you got your technique ready to go when we're going to the 20th floor. Wealth, you got your magic swords and everything. Like, she's really good at doing strategic things and, like, devising a strategy to get through. Obviously, you know, she's a supporter. She needs to know and be good at this stuff. So that was really cool to, like, really witness more of Lily's, like, strategic brain and stuff, and it was just awesome. And so when they were headed to the 20th floor, right, you got Hestia looking at this letter, and it has, like, ancient writing on the sides, or, like, on the border and everything. So that was very interesting, that, like, there was a secret message, like, go to the 4th Street, I forgot what it was called, in the 4th Street in the 7th District. I think, like, Uranos gave his assistant, whoever that is, I don't know who that is, like, Hestia saw who that was, and she was like, wow, surprised or whatever. So I really want to know who that guy is in the black cloak and whatnot. But, like, she goes there and goes with him to where Uranos is and everything, and Uranos is talking to her, being like, or first Hestia is like, what's going on here, what's happening, what's going on in the dungeon and whatnot. So then Uranos is talking about how, since a time unknown or whatever. Like, he doesn't even know when it started, but like there's been a whole group of pretty much a whole group of monsters that have like human intelligence, and they're called Xenos. That's what they're called and everything. So like when I loved it when Belle was going down there, like the 20th floor, to go over there, and they broke the stone, or not the stone, but the gem or whatever that was, or the crystal on the side, because of like they were hearing a song when they got to the 20th floor, to where they were supposed to have Weenie and talking about how like there's nobody there, but then they closed their eyes and everything and focused their ears. They heard a song, and then they break open the crystal and everything. There's all these monsters with armor and everything, like so many more than you even could have like expected, and they're attacking Belle and all of them and everything. And then Belle used his like, dude, the hero fist with like the bell ringing and everything. I love his name, and I love that the bell rings when he uses his hero strike and whatever. Like, it's so cool, and he hits that lizard man. That lizard man starts talking. I love that dude. His name is Lid and everything. He seems like we were just testing you and whatnot, and like seeing the Harpy girl from the last episode that was talking to Welf and Belle on the 19th floor or the 18th floor. Like just to see the whole scene was so cool and everything. Like, Belle feels so awkward being around like so many monsters that actually are able to talk and actually have human intelligence. And like, obviously it makes sense that he would be very nervous, even though he's been around Weenie like the longest time and whatnot. Like, obviously he would be very nervous because of like this lizard dude that has like sharp teeth, very sharp claws and everything. Like, it's still getting used to, even though he's used to Weenie about like who she is and everything. It's still nerve-wracking to like shake this dude's hand, and then this guy shakes his hand. He's like so polite, which is so weird for a monster in general, that like they're all so like unbelievably polite and everything. And so that was so funny when all of the monsters like stormed Belle and saying like, "Nice to meet you, I want to shake your hand, I've always wanted to meet you, for protecting our kin," and everything. And it was so unbelievably like cute and funny also, because like what was funny to me throughout the whole episode is that like Belle always blushes no matter what kind of like animal or what kind of like female like said creature is, whether it be a human or whether it be like, you know, Haruhime, which was funny because she's saying like, "Please don't apologize, Belle, you saved me and everything, and you saved Weenie, so don't feel bad," you know. And she's like so close to him, and then he's blushing. He's like so close, and then Lily grabs her tail, which is funny because obviously like usually tails are like the most sensitive on like creatures and stuff, and like seeing that happen to Haruhime and she's holding her tail looking at Lily was just so cute, and it was so funny and everything. And just like Weenie just looking so nervous and everything, saying that she loves everybody, and like all of the people or all of the monsters that are telling her like, "You will never be prosecuted here," and everything. And it seems like they pretty much wanted Weenie to be delivered, their kin to be delivered to their village. And there's so many monsters that have that intelligence. I'm just so excited for next episode, like already, because like I believe the Ikaros, right? The Ikaros that was the deity that like has all of those subordinates like under him that like capture monsters and just like kill them for, it looks like he just kills them for fun and whatnot. And like Ikaros, like he's just being thrown to the side by his own familia, which is like kind of ridiculous, but like they're doing their own thing, and it seems like they're just following Belle and the Hester Family. So there's gonna be a serious confrontation in terms of like they probably are following Belle and Welf and Mikoto and Haruhime and Lily and all of them to that place where all those monsters are. And I'm very nervous about what is going to happen, or not just what could happen, what is, because it's going to happen. They're going to be able to get there, and they're going to probably try to kill, or there's probably going to be a lot of death between like these monsters and whatnot. And it's going to be so sad. It's gonna be so sad. It's gonna be heartbreaking. And regardless though, I'm very excited to see how far and how this plays out in general, because Uranus says they are wanting a bridge of coexistence between these intelligent monsters, these Xenos, and actually humans, or just the surface and everything. So it seems like they want it. It seems like Hermes wants it also. Asfi is there. It seems like he's giving Asfi some sort of like mission or something to do. And you got Hermes talking about how, like, so you wanted the Hester Family to take care of this, or wanted Belle Cronell to take care of this, and like saying like you're really a schemer, Uranus, and like I just want to know what's going on there. I want to know what's going to happen next. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of death with a lot of monsters in general, a lot of monsters possibly dying and whatnot. And it's like I don't know, that Harpy chick. I don't know if it's just like the innate furry mindset way in the back of my head, but she looking hella cute. Let me tell you, with them feathers and everything, that was hella cute. And also, again, like what I said before, like Belle being like it doesn't matter what kind of like girl it is, whether it be like Haruhime or whatever, or whether it be a goddess, or whether it be a rabbit with intelligence. He blushes no matter what. He's like, when that rabbit jumped on his face, and the other girl's saying that like she doesn't speak or whatever, but like she like you can tell that she really likes you, but she really likes you, you know? And then he's like, oh my gosh, she's a girl. The rabbit's a girl, and then he starts blushing, which is so funny to me. The moment he notices something is a girl or a female, he starts blushing. He's like, oh my gosh, and everything. You know, rabbits always be in heat, my guy, you know? But anyways, I'm excited for the next episode. What did you guys think about this episode? Leave down in the comments your thoughts. I loved it when he used his hero strike, the animation, the artwork and everything. The music was great. Like the continuation of the story and the plot was so good and everything. It felt fast, but it was a good type of fast. Very good stuff. Leave down in the comments your thoughts about it and everything, your thoughts about what I said and whatnot. And like this video if you did, like the video if you liked the episode, like the video if you liked anything I had to say and all that. And subscribe to the channel for more reviews, vlogs, unboxings, live reactions, the theory discussion videos and things like that. So gentlemen, stay classy, ladies, stay sassy, but most important, everybody, you guys stay a little nasty, alright? So peace and love. I will see y'all later in the next video. Peace out. May the force be with you always. Plus ultra locked home and Belle. Women problems for Belle anytime, anywhere, with anyone. Peace out.